everyone, it's Melinda. It is day 44 of the Food Lovers Fat Loss System, and it's day 2 of week 4 of Food Lovers for Life. So yesterday was a perfect day, and I'm really proud of myself. I did everything right. I ate on time, I had a boost meal with dinner, and I even exercised. When I got home from work, I grabbed my boyfriend and we went for a brisk walk around the neighborhood. I'd say probably about half an hour. I'm not sure of the distance, but I know that I worked up a sweat, and by the time I got home, I was exhausted. So I feel really good about that, and I'm sort of looking forward to tonight going home and possibly doing one of Robert's workout DVDs. Maybe the burn and tone one, because I know that week 4 we're supposed to be focusing on resistance training, and there is some in there. So I'm pretty excited about that. For dinner last night, I had some whole wheat pasta, 1 serving, which is about 2 ounces dry, of the Healthy Harvest penne, and it was good. I had on top of that a sauce that I made from scratch. My dad has a large garden, and he had a bumper crop of tomatoes late in the season, and frankly they were going bad because he gave me a bunch and he kept a bunch, and he and my mother are only 2 people, and Tony and I are only 2 people with all of these tomatoes. So I wound up salvaging them and peeling them and making a beautiful sauce, and putting some ground turkey in there just to balance out the protein and the veggies. And I put that on top of the penne, and it was delicious. And ultimately everything went well. I had some tea and I went to bed early. I went to bed at 10 o'clock, and I feel great today. So today my focus is going to be making sure I get all my water in. I was very good at that yesterday, but I sort of struggled over the last week or so in getting the water in, so I want to make that a focal point in everything that I do. And also, the water is going to be key for my complexion. When I first started the program and I was drinking so much water, which was out of the norm for me, my skin became absolutely fantastic, cleared up and like glowing. And then something happened in the last week or 2, and I've started breaking out a little bit. So I want to get back to that other thing, and I know that drinking water is going to help. And that's about it. I have my food for the day, but I don't really know how the evening meal is going to play out. I'm going to have to do a little bit more thinking about that. Additionally, yesterday a friend of mine went into surgery, and it turned out she had a couple of complications, so she's going to be in a long recovery thing at home. And I think tomorrow, which is my day off, I'm going to go over to her place and make a lasagna, make the Comfort Card lasagna recipe. She herself has had a bit of a weight struggle in her life, and something that she and I have shared and sort of bonded over. And now, especially, I think it might be important for her to know about this program, because the reason she was having the surgery was because she and her husband are trying to have a baby, and they found some, benign fibroid tumors. So they wanted to remove those. But I also know that, especially if you're over 40 and you're trying to have a baby, despite the regular medical problems, being overweight is definitely a drawback on that. So, maybe it'll touch her in some way if I make this lasagna that's so delicious, and she can see that, you can eat really good foods. And she loves cheese, so I think that that's going to be the selling point for her. I think I'm going to make cheese. I'm going to make the lasagna and the yummy chocolate cake, because her husband loves cake. So anyway, that'll be my missionary venture tomorrow. So I guess that's it for now. I'm getting into planning mode, because next week starts my intensive rehearsals, where I'm going to literally leave the house at 7:30 in the morning and not come back until 11 o'clock at night. And it's going to require a lot of discipline and a lot of planning to make sure that I have all my food, to make sure I eat on time, to make sure I get my rest and don't get sick. So I'm going to start now to make sure that I have everything that I need in order to make it work for me. All right. That's all I have today. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye-bye.